We might now, actually. We might have some sound now. Waiting for the chat. All right. That whole time, I was talking, but I wasn't apparently. So, welcome everybody. Now I can start talking. First thing we got to do. I haven't looked at any of the comments, but I want to see what the chat is saying. Who from the Blazers are we adding to the Rockets for this final episode? First time watching. What is up, brother? I haven't streamed in so long. Hopefully, this will kick me in the butt to start streaming because I really want to start streaming. So, I think, yeah, Kawhi Leonard seems like the obvious answer here. That or Dame, right? They don't need another center. Who do the Rockets have? The Rockets. Let's go check out the Rockets roster. So the Rockets are starting Cade, Amen, KD, Giannis, and Jokic. Absolutely disgusting. Also, I just want to make sure, do I sound good to y'all? Like it's coming through clear? Like you can hear me, but like do I sound good, right? I just want to make sure I'm good. Sengun is off the bench. Van Vliet, Jabari, Tari, Dorian Finney, Reed Shepherd. I mean, this team is absolutely stacked, right? Like Clint Capella is their 15th man. Pretty insane stuff. Yeah, Kawhi. I want to see Dame get a chip though, but I don't get to vote. I don't get a vote. Also don't know what the comments are saying either. Normally I'll tally up every comment I get. So like down here, like I have like all my tallies from like every episode. I keep track of all of the comments, all of the likes, everybody that wants a player. I don't give a fuck if if Dame gets a chip. Man. Realistically, we could run like Kawhi at the 2, but I don't really change positions. I let the coaches and like the computer do it themselves. I don't interfere. Once a player is on a team, if it's like Paolo and Jalen Johnson on the Hawks, I'll make sure they're both not power forwards, so both of them start. But other than that, I won't like force Kawhi to be a shooting guard or something. That's not his position. But that would be fun. I would consider Dame and Cade to run the 1 and 2 together, but Amen at the 2 is nasty. He hit a 3 in the last episode too. But I think the right move has to be Kawhi Leonard. But I haven't checked any of the comments. So let me pull up some of these comments real quick. At least just on YouTube. My Instagram for some reason is suspended. It's been suspended 2 times in the last 4 days, and I have no idea why. Dame, Kawhi, Dame, Kawhi, Dame, Kawhi. That sounds pretty even if you ask me. That sounds pretty even if you ask me. I'll leave it up to the chat here. Since y'all are here live, I'll leave it up to the chat. I mean, Kawhi would obviously be in the lineup. He'd be the 6th man. He just wouldn't start. We'd have to do a lot of maneuvering if we wanted him to start. Can Cade run the 2? We can run Cade or Dame at the 2. Jokic to PG. Cade's at the PG. No, I think if we take Kawhi, he's coming off the bench. I'm going to keep Jokic at the center because that's what he plays in real life. And I feel like if we're adding Jokic or if we're putting Jokic to the point guard, now we're just getting a little unfair. So I'm vetoing that. We're not moving Jokic to point guard. Either Dame or Kawhi. This chat seems like it should be Kawhi. I think we keep Amen in the starting lineup. Amen and Kawhi next to each other with Giannis out there. I don't know if anybody is scoring on that trio, if we're being honest. I mean, Cade's not a bad defender either, but it seems like everybody's wanting Kawhi. If I do Kawhi, he's going to come in off the bench. So I think we're going to run Kawhi. Who are the Rockets playing? The Rockets will be playing the Atlanta Hawks. We'll go over to the Hawks roster and check them out real quick. So the Hawks will be running Trae Young. Dan the Man, what is up, brother? Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, Paolo, AD, Porzingis coming off the bench, Okongwu, CJ McCollum off the bench, Ricochet off the bench, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I mean, they've got a decent squad. Yeah, they're cooked. They got a decent squad. At the Hawks, add Kawhi to the Rockets. Bet. Kawhi Leonard is going to be a Rocket. If it was up to me, I probably would have chose Dame just for fun. Where's it going? Oh, there he is. I was like, why can't I find Kawhi? So we are gonna. I'll show you guys how I do this too. I literally just go and add him to the Hawks, and then it tells me I have to get rid of or trade a player. So I usually just scroll down to the bottom, and because Kobe Buffin played for Michigan, and I hate Michigan with every beat of my heart, we'll get rid of him. So if anything, he can't win a championship now. Zero chance for a Michigan player to win a championship, which is a good thing. All right. So wait, did I just give Kawhi to the Hawks? So yeah. Don't do what I just did. Don't. All right. We got to give Kawhi to the Rockets now. And then we'll give them Jeff Green. And then we got to go to the Blazers and get Kobe Buffkin back to the Hawks. In exchange for, who did I just give him? Jeff Green. In exchange for Jeff Green. All right. We're here. So, Hawks roster. Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, Paolo, AD. That's your starting lineup. We go all the way down to the Houston Rockets. Kawhi does not make the starting lineup. Sengun off the bench. Van Vliet. So their second unit will be Fred Van Vliet. I mean, can't run. Can you run Tar? I guess Kawhi. I mean, if Kawhi's going to be a 2 off the bench, he could be a 2 in the starting lineup. I'm not doing anything. Add a player to the Hawks to make it fair. I can't do that. That's not how the series has gone. This is the official finale. That is it right there. We're going to save this episode. That is after episode 28. That's what happened to episode 28. So we save this. You know, there might not be a belt to ass here. We've seen it happen. We've seen the Blazers pull off that insane upset against the Lakers. We've seen other upsets throughout this series. So anything could happen. It's a best of 3 series. When I get into here, I'm gonna have to turn my sounds on because I play with no sound. Love the hoodie. Oh yeah, thank you. I also got the Warriors sweatpants on. I don't know why I'm rocking the Warriors today, but now we get to run it. What the hell is Jacob vid? That's from when I recorded with Jacob Rose. It's from a video we did together. So that was like the teams that we both built. And so that's what it's called. Nah, dog. Believe in the Hawks. My lights went off back there. Believe in the Hawks. Believe. All right. You can probably see how often I do this, bro. I fly through this stuff. Usually I do 10 minutes, so I'll record the clips you guys see pretty much. I'll break it all down. The clips you guys see are usually recorded, or I'll show you all the shots going in, all the gameplay from the first 3-ish minutes of a 10-minute quarter. And then after that first timeout is usually when I will sim to the end of the quarter till 1:30 left. I don't have time to sit through and watch all of them, but for the sake of this, we still aren't going to watch the entire games, all 3 of them, but I will do 12 minutes. That way, we'll get a little extra to watch. And then we have to go over to make sure that computers aren't trading with each other because that messes stuff up. And then injuries off, we advance, go down to the Rockets. I'm going to use the Rockets in this video just because the Rockets are obviously the 1 seed. So, and we're gonna have the Rockets home court advantage. So game 1 will be in Houston, game 2 will be in Atlanta, game 3 will be in Houston. LeBron, you can have your farewell tour. So on the Rockets, we need to find a blue Atlanta logo. Where is the ATL? Maybe, oh, there it is. We got an ATL right there. March 20th, we need to sim to. The Rockets started out 0-2. I don't know if y'all saw that. You got to stream more, I feel. I know. I want to. I'm gonna get back into it. This was kind of my jump start into it, hopefully. But it took me a while to finally set my room up, and it's still not even set up all the way. But shout out to my boy Mac McClung up there. That is a signed high school Mac McClung jersey. And then next to that is a signed Mac McClung dunk contest plaque, which is pretty sick. There's the old retired hoop back there. Don't know what's going to happen with that. Over here, we got shoes, couple J's, some Dames, some Kyrie's, bronze, a bunch of Funkos. Here, we'll also throw my little LED on back there. But we are here. Oh, also, we got to get the vibes going. Got to light some candles, right? This channel is so underrated. I appreciate you. Go to Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny for the Super Bowl. We like that. Today's the trade deadline. No, do not stop simming. Always automated. Automated G League. All right. Gotta light a candle. What are we working with today, boys? Wildflowers. Wildflowers is the candle. All right. Vibes rocking. Wildflowers, isn't it what it's called? Wildflowers, is that what I said? Or wildfires? Anyways, here we are. Houston Rockets are at home. So obviously I sit here in the middle. I don't play anything. And y'all just get to see what's going on behind the scenes. We want to change some jerseys up. Let's add some uniforms. Let's see what we want. The Rockets, I think they either rock the white. The black's not great. We can go throwback. Actually, we're going to throw it back to this one, because this is the logo I'm using for them. Yeah, 90s Rockets. This is the logo I decided to start using for the Rockets. So we're going to use this one. Except we're going to use their home one, because they're home. Unk AD versus Jokic. And then we're going to change this one to the Big Hawk. But do they have the yellow one? They have that one. All right. Got to take a vote. Do we want this yellow Hawk, or do we want, 53 is insane, or do we want Big Hawk? If we go Big Hawk, obviously we're going this Big Hawk. So yellow jersey or away Big Hawk. Let me know what y'all want to see. Big Hawk, Big Hawk, Big Hawk. Yeah. Big Hawk. Yes, sir. I like that. All right. Here it is. Trae Young versus Cade Cunningham. Also, I got to record this while I'm going. All right. Let's rock. Let's rock. Also, I don't even know what the game sounds like. Hopefully it's not annoying or loud. There might not even be game sound for you guys, actually, since I play without it. Let me pause this recording real quick. Yeah, I don't play with game sound. What am I doing right now? Is this where you go to sounds at? Yeah, see, I play with all of this off. So we're going to turn it on so it's not just dead quiet for y'all. But I'll turn it on to like 50 for all of these. Let me know if it's too loud, if some of this is annoying. I always turn it off. I don't play with any of it. I don't even have the the music. When 2K loads up, I don't listen to the music. I don't even know what songs are on this game, and I haven't listened to the music since like 2K17. I don't know any songs in any 2Ks ever, except for like 2K16, 2K17, the best 2Ks. But we should be ready to rock. Oh yeah, we got to fix the camera too. All right. The thumbnail, bro. What's wrong with the thumbnail? I threw it together in 3 minutes. Threw it together in 3 minutes. Trae Young's about to just be bullied by Cade Cunningham. Oh, and that's, oh gosh. So they buffed hip steals for my career, for like the rec and all that stuff, like online gameplay. I wonder if that also accounts for this. Like, Jokic getting in his bag. Cade for 3. It might be over. It might be over. That's my boy, Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. Paolo being guarded by Giannis. Swings it to AD. AD all the way around Jokic. Jokic is a cone. Jokic is a cone on defense. That might be the move. Attack Jokic. because KP is a solid defender coming off the bench. And obviously AD is a good defender. If they're gonna have Giannis pulling threes and Amin Thompson pulling threes, it might be a long night. Then Dyson's obviously a good defender. Like this might be a good matchup. Can we get a Trae Young for Tree though? We'll see if we can get a Trae Young for Tree. That's an AD for 3. No, bordered by KD. KD on the break. Yeah, wait. Jokic got handles like that. I know, that's insane. Jokic on the roll. Oh, good D from AD. Up to Dyson. Dyson to Trae Young. The size difference between them, is pretty crazy. Step back. Finds AD. Uh-oh. I'm telling you, the bigs for the Hawks, they've got some, they play good defense. But then the bigs for the Rockets, Sengun and Jokic, both cones. That's wet, right? I mean, it's KD. He don't miss that. KD don't miss that. Also, what we're snacking on tonight, super sour gushers, by the way. Paolo, that's a deep 2. Long 2, but it hits. Tied up, 6 apiece. 6 apiece. I'll probably start simming around that 7-minute range until the end of the quarter. So remember, there's a chance we still got 3 or 2 more of these games, depending on what's going on. Cade he's 1 for 2 now from 3. Who's guarding KD? Jalen Johnson. Trae Young for Tree. Dyson? Dyson for 3, and that is a Hawks lead. That is a Hawks lead. No hate, but the creepy smile on the thumbnail might scare some people. Dude, it was the only one I already had I took that photo already. I took it months ago. But I already had it on my laptop. KD to the rack. How are the Hawks win? I mean, it's like any basketball game, though. Like, how did UMBC beat Virginia? Right? Like, that's just how, like, March Madness works. That's how basketball works. Like, you can catch a team on a bad day. But Paolo's going to struggle against Giannis. Paolo struggles in this game a lot against just good defenders. Like, who did the Hawks just play recently? They played the Thunder. He struggled against AD and Hartenstein. That's probably why I don't think I showed a clip of him. KD to the rack. Easy bucket. Rockets with the 1-point lead. Paolo will shoot some insane fadeaway threes on cue. On cue. Paolo will pull those. Look at this little defensive matchup. Dyson and Amen. Nobody's scoring there. Amen might throw a punch at Dyson, to be honest. He might hit him like Jose Alvarado. Big Yoke with the handles, getting his bag. And then a floater. What is this? I didn't think the thumbnail was that bad. That's all right. Find AD. Find AD. Yup. Good eyes. Jokic is a cone. Jokic is a cone. I told y'all. Okay, that's too much room, bro. Pull that, KD. Pull that. Or pull that. He hit it. 3-point lead for the Rockets. All right, next time out, I'm going to sim ahead a little bit. Oh, ambitious. There's a mismatch. Find Yoke. There it is. Timeout, Hawks? No? Maybe. Usually they'll pass it in, dribble up to half court, and then call a timeout. We'll see. Nope. Swing it around the arc. Paolo will pull crazy threes. That's just an awful pass. If Jokic keeps pulling off these handles, it's over. Now they're throwing, Amen to Giannis. And now we're starting to see it happen. This might be it. Yeah, the Pelicans lost in the very first game of Imperialism. That was a bad one. Trae Young it might be over, ladies and gentlemen, already. I mean, you're not stopping Giannis going to the rack against Wow. Now they're going to come bring a double. There's somebody open. And it's Cade for 3. Bang! That's my boy. What happened to the Cavs? They lost. I honestly don't remember who they lost. Oh, they lost to Houston because Cade was on the Cavs. And that is a timeout right there. 10-point lead for the Rockets. Yeah, that's tough. Anyways, we're going to go sim now. I usually go to like the 1 minute and 30-second mark right there. 42:29. Ah, man. Oh, man. We might get 2 videos out of this stream. Kawhi, dude, look at this roster, or this lineup right now. Fred VanVleet, Kawhi, KD, Giannis, Şengün. What is your next video series going to be? See, I have been contemplating what I am doing next. Fade away from Ricochet. Minute left in the quarter. Giannis to the right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Also, since I am posting this soon, like this will be up tomorrow or the next day. I do need to record some stuff still. So like I've got to record what we just witnessed for the video, for the short. So I got to do that real quick. He went backwards between, oh no, just a carry crossover. And then he just puts KP on the poster. Crown himself, he said. Crown himself. Anyways. Next series, I don't know. I guess this is a good time to test out the idea. I was thinking of doing like an NBA Champions League. Also, you guys can't see my face. NBA Champions League. So like soccer or football, but just NBA. So like the teams will all be split into group play. No teams can steal players during group play. And then from there, they get put into like Champions League or into the different leagues or whatever. You can relegate teams. There's like a transfer window, so teams can then steal players or sign players. That was kind of my next idea. But I don't know if I want to do that short form or actually try and do that like a full long form video. It's already a 20-point game, by the way. So find Kawhi, that's wet. Kawhi's money in this game. Okay. But yeah, that was kind of my idea. There's more to it, but this game's over. CJ? But it's so tough to do because there's probably going to be a lot of rules, and if you're not following along, you're going to be really confused. So it's not like some sort of series that'll go viral or anything. That's why I'm thinking it might be better done as like a long form series over like 5 videos or something. Also, 2K loves to do this where you just stare at a player or players for a few seconds or a minute after the quarter. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys have any ideas what you guys want to see, let me know too. Because now I got to figure out something to do after this. So we'll see how that goes. But 20-point lead for the Houston Rockets on to quarter 2. See if somehow Atlanta can do something. But I mean, the Rockets bench unit is literally Fred VanVleet, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, Şengün, Tari Eason's out there. They're on pace to score 196. It's not going to happen. 2K isn't that crazy. I mean, maybe 50 points in the first quarter is pretty crazy. I mean, the Hawks can't hit the bottom of the net. So, Giannis, FVV. Oh, he just pulls it. And it might be GG's already. Okay, good pass. CJ to Okongwu for the dunk. Giannis out to FVV. FVV dribbles it back up to the top. Catches no screen, but finds Kawhi wide open. Kawhi goes all the way to Şengün's man. Now Fred VanVleet's trying to post up CJ. Giannis at the top of the key. Pulls it back out and then pulls a 3. Do a fantasy draft in 2K, then ask your subscribers to draft a player for you. If they name a player that's been drafted, you take a 60 overall position. That's not bad. I'll have to think about that. I like it. CJ for 3? Comeback Nation? We got a Comeback Nation? I mean, Cade Cunningham's about to check in, bro. Yeah, this team is stacked. Giannis posted, oh gosh. Missed it. Went for a fade. Could have easily just done a little over the shoulder shot, a little hook shot action. Ricochet trying to cross up Kawhi Leonard. It's not happening, bro. still has the ball. CJ with the ball now. He can shoot over FEV. Little step back. Has to pull a contested shot. Misses it. Kawhi Leonard board. Oh, low. Jeez. We're not pulling the low taper. I did get faded up recently, though. A week. Half a week. Week and a half ago. Whatever it is. FEV for 3. It's another one. That's another one. CJ, dude, yeah, this Hawks roster, man. I mean, the teams that the Rockets have to, you just got blocked by Fred VanVleet, bro. The teams the Rockets had to go through, obviously, the Western Conference, most of the Western Conference. So, like, at some point, you knew their team was going to be stacked. But the thing is, I think the Cavaliers would have had a much better chance against this Rockets team that's already a timeout. I mean, we're just going to sim. But that Cavaliers team would have had a way better chance than this Hawks team. Okay. 18-point game. It's less than 20. Still 18, though. Has Paolo scored? We haven't seen Paolo score yet, I don't think. Okay. There it is. I got to keep talking. Oh, he's got 19 points tonight. Oh my gosh, he's kind of going off. We just haven't seen him do it. It's been all in the sim. Cade to Giannis, back to Cade to Amen. Catches the screen from Jokic. Doing another 3 from Giannis. That's out. Jalen Johnson with the rock. Trae Young, pull it. We haven't seen a Trae Young for Tree yet. We losing viewers. That's all right. We're here for a minute. I haven't streamed in so long that, like, it's expected. I don't expect to hold, like, what I was used to holding concurrent viewers. So I don't mind it. We'll get it back, though. Gotta be more consistent. 30 seconds left. KD with some crossovers. Getting locked up by Jalen Johnson. We got our first free throws of the game. That we're watching, at least. The thing is, I can't play music on here or I get demonetized. Sounds of people yelling. Can you guys hear the game? Is that at least coming through or no? Because if that's not coming through, that's also a problem. And then we're going to have to probably try and get at least some lo-fi or some copyright free. You guys can't hear the game at all? Okay. At halftime, we'll do a little pause and we'll figure out some music for the background. So it's not just dead silence and me yapping. You guys should be able to, but I don't know I don't know why. But that is halftime. All right, we need to get some music, so we're going to do that during halftime. But we got to have some copyright-free music. I got to throw some headphones on so I can hear this stuff real quick. See, I can hear it. It is so incredibly loud. So incredibly loud. All right. We need some copyright-free... Copyright-free lo-fi will work. Don't know what this is going to sound like, so... Wow, YouTube changed the look of their UI or whatever. So hopefully y'all can hear this. Play some Jello. I wish. Turn this down a little bit. All right. Now I need y'all to tell me if you can hear anything or what you're hearing. I guess I can also see what you guys are hearing or listen to what you guys are hearing. But I only hear the sound of the game. No audio. So that's tough. I don't know why. Sorry, guys. I don't know why. We'll have to figure it out in a minute, though, while the game's not going on. But we do have a not 20-point game. Do you believe in the Warriors this year? I do. I don't think they don't have a chance to win it all, but they could maybe win a series. Maybe. I don't think you're beating. They cannot beat Denver. They're not going to beat OKC. Oh my gosh, that's unfair. They're not going to beat Minnesota. Probably not beating LA. I mean, yeah, they might get a series if they can get lucky and get matched up with like Memphis or something. I mean, those two can lock in all they want, but like their bench isn't very good, in all honesty. Their bench is not great. Yeah, we'll see. The thing is, I haven't watched a ton of preseason. I've only watched a select few preseason games. I have not watched the Warriors. I've watched like obviously Cooper Flag, the Jazz. I've watched the Pistons, of course, but Pels aren't winning anything. Trae Young for Tree. Who watches preseason? I mean, so I'll only watch it if it's on after like playoff baseball is over or the NFL is off right now. But once like NBA heats up or like starts, then obviously that'll be like my number one. I'll be watching every game. But for now, I've been really into playoff baseball. My Tigers went down in 15 innings. That was insane. Jalen Johnson for 3. Oh, Dyson Daniels instead. 16-point game. I don't know if you guys beat LA, but you might. I mean, the way that the Warriors looked and won. The way that the Warriors looked at the end of the regular season, what'd they go like 24-4 or something in their last 28 games before the playoffs? Like that's impressive. And Al Horford is still solid, like a stretch big, a playmaking big. Something he is the type of player that Steph Curry is pretty much never played with in his entire career, outside of like, I mean, most Bates could stretch the floor a little bit, right? But why can't I think of the big dude on their team now? Why can't I think of his name? Quentin Post. Jeez, I don't know why I couldn't think of Quentin Post. I could only think of his college. I'm pretty sure he went to Boston College. I mean, Seth Curry is literally nothing. Will Richard, LJ Cryer, I'm going to count those as nothings. Kuminga, Quentin Post, yeah, good players. I actually love QP Ski, though. KD for 3, and it's... Oh, man. Maybe the next game, though. The next game's in Atlanta. There's a chance the Hawks do it, or the Rockets just put them to sleep. Which could also very much happen, obviously. But in between games, we're going to figure out some sort of audio for the background so that you guys have something to listen to instead of me just yap. But y'all can throw some questions in the chat like that. I got to get my NBA brain rolling, you know? Cade for 3, just put back by Giannis. This is pretty unfair. Yeah, I gotta get my NBA brain rolling. It's been a minute since I've tapped into the league. I've been so tapped into fantasy football, man. The NFL, my Lions. Cade Buck, no. MVP. I've said it for the last 3 years, Luka Doncic, but man, I would love for Luka to win it. I love Luka, but I think it's gonna be Jokic. I think Jokic has it. My favorite rap album, the Carter 4 is my all-time favorite album. So, the Carter 4. I think one of my favorite albums that a lot of people underrate is For Your Eyes Only. I'm also a huge J. Cole guy. So For Your Eyes Only, another super underrated album that nobody talks about as one of J. Cole's best projects. I think it's his best project personally. But yeah, the Carter 4. Listened to it in 7th grade. It was the first time I listened to it. I think it had come out the year before. Agreed. Cole, top 5 rapper ever. Yeah. I mean, I could go on, though. I go through stints, though. Like, what was it? This summer was a huge Young Thug stint for me. Cole is goated. Seen him in concert once. I loved KOD. A lot of people rip on that album, but, like, I loved it. I love all of Cole's projects, though. Jeez, that was disgusting. Somebody should, like, 2 chances at the rim like that, and you miss them both. Cade, deep 2. Miss. That's a miss. Still 21-point lead for the Rockets. Jalen Johnson under the basket with KD. How do you not go up on that? Trae Young for three. He did it. Trae Young for three. Timeout Rockets. Mainstream listener. I mean, I listen to my mainstream stuff too, of course. I mean, a lot of the stuff. I mean, like, a lot of stuff is pretty mainstream when you think about it. 20-point lead still. We're just going to keep it simming. We'll jump in here. Pistons didn't have that big of an off season, right? Duncan Robinson, Chaz Lanier was our draft pick, which we'll see how that goes. Karis LeVert, and then, of course, the biggest addition was getting Ivy back. Ivy was averaging like 17 points on 40+% from 3 last year on like 6 attempts a game almost. Or maybe it was 4. Somewhere between 4 and 6 attempts a game. He was shooting over 40% from 3. Like, Ivy was on a tear last year, snaps his leg. So that's the biggest acquisition we can get. Yeah, Wemby's getting deep point, unless he gets hurt again. And if Anthony Davis could play a full season, he might be in the conversation. But if he gets hurt again, then Mobley will probably win it. If not, Wemby's got it locked. But yeah, I'm excited for my Pistons. I think the Hawks are going to be, or people are overrating the Hawks. That's my stance I'm taking. People are overrating the Hawks. Kristaps Porzingis has never had a healthy season since like his first year or two in New York. I don't even know how healthy he was when he was in Washington for that season. Maybe he was a little healthy then, but Kristaps doesn't stay healthy. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think of what else they added. I mean, Nickeil Alexander-Walker's a good ad. So is Luke Kennard. If Jalen Johnson can play a full season, that's important, right? Because he missed, 40 games last year? Who else is there? I mean, Dyson. Dyson could be in the running for a Defensive Player of the Year. He was, runner-up last year? So, I mean, they obviously, like, if Kristaps can play for a while, like, you have a chance. Man, if they had Clint Capella as their backup, maybe not. You think Zion will stay healthy? No. Listen, I want him to. I'm such a Zion believer, but he's not staying healthy. He's not. Like, let's just look at the facts. Look at history. History tells us Zion will most likely not play over 60 games this year. I would love to see him play 70 over 60. Like, that would be dope, but it's probably not going to happen. I'm rooting for it, of course. I think people are hyping up the Pacers too much as well. I don't think the Pacers, like, no Halliburton, KD to the rack. Just throw it down. No Hallie, no Miles Turner. I just don't see how it happens. I mean, unless Benedict Mathurin and Andrew Nemhard just show out, man. And then another thing I got to say, Boston, man. So many people are writing off Boston. I'm telling you, for some reason, I got a feeling Boston is going to make like a 6 seed or something. And people are writing them off like they're going to be like under 500 or something. No, Boston's making the playoffs. Calling it now. Eastern Conference winner is going to be the Cavaliers easily. Bro, one of the most low-key best additions was Lonzo Ball as that backup point guard. Lonzo's going to be so nice there. Because I'm the pick and rolls with Mobley and Allen with Lonzo's vision, dude. Oh, man. What you think of the Nuggets this year? Championship contenders. Finished second in the West. I didn't even mention, when we were talking about the Warriors, I didn't even mention the Rockets as well. I don't know what I'm saying. Who do I got one in the chip? I think the safe bet is OKC to go back-to-back. And so I'm going to take that bet. OKC is going back-to-back. Kawhi, man, this is so unfair. We might just have to sim through this one. Cavs winning it all. I don't see it, but it would be cool. But I don't love the Cavs, to be honest. But they're also in my division. Okay, not a little comeback at all, actually. I don't think the Cavs were fraudulent. I don't think they were fraudulent. They were really good. But losing in the playoffs like they did, just embarrassing. What was it? In 5 to Indiana? Like, you're not supposed to do that, man. I think the Cavs will win the East. Regular season. But to come out of the East to go to the finals, that's a different story. Completely different story. That might be the Knicks. As much as I hate the Knicks as a Pistons fan. That series was fun, and I don't like Brunson a ton, but I don't hate Brunson. I love Cat. I'm a big fan of the Big Bodega. Jordan Clarkson is a dog. Malcolm Brogdon retired, man. I was so excited for Malcolm Brogdon to be their backup point guard. But he retired. I was so tired of the campaign minutes for them, man. I mean, it was great as a Pistons fan playing them, and I didn't have to worry about anybody else coming in and ruining my day. Malcolm Brogdon was somebody I wanted the Pistons to get as a backup point guard, but he's gone. This game's over, too. It's a turnover, though. Great Barrier Thief. But, yeah, I think the Pistons, over-under was 50.5 games. 51.5 or something. I think they're going to be around 50, but I think the safe bet is to be around like that 48 win mark, which I would be happy with. And then from there, it's time to make some moves. Like, we got to decide what we're doing with Duran, what we're going to do with Ivy. See, I told you guys, Paolo takes the most insane fadeaway three. What is that? What is that shot? He does it all the time. That is just an absolute blowout. Absolute blowout. The thing is, I have built teams more stacked than this Rocket team in my heyday, and my heyday of like YouTube, like shooting on the hoop, building teams and stuff, and those teams struggled to go undefeated and run the league. Will the Magic be a top 3 seed this year? Let's check. One sec. Cade 34, KD 33, Jokic with a triple-double, Giannis with 23. I mean, Cade with 34, though. Cade doesn't break out a ton in 2K Sim. Paolo with 30. Trae Young struggled 2 for 10 from 3. That's rough. Oh, I had the stream or my recording paused this whole time, so I'll have to steal it from the stream later. That stinks. Magic be a top 10 seed, though. Let's think about this. Cavs, Knicks. I mean, it seems like it's the Magic, so I mean, that's probably a safe bet, right? All right, we got to quit this now because I have to go back. We're playing the Hawks, get home court advantage now. Game 1 to the Houston Rockets. Obviously, the Rockets aren't stealing any players anymore. Stealing players is officially done. I almost went to my team. Galactic XD 6422. What a name. What is up, brother? Or sister? What's up, brother? Is Sketch still popping off? Do people still watch Sketch? That 4-month run last summer of Sketch was unmatched, man. Hey, Hamilton. First stream on your channel I tuned into and wanted to say that I love your videos and you have such a great attitude in every video. I try to, man. Over the house shot was probably the one where I get most discouraged, but I made that one. Didn't think I was going to make it, but I made it. Those ones discouraged me, man. The Celtics are not going to be top 3. But I appreciate you, Cash Lewald. I don't know exactly how to say your name, brother. Is your real name Hamilton? My real name's Jesse. My last name is Hamilton. Hawks get home court now. What are we doing here? No, this is what I'm trying to do. I just spazzed for a minute. Magic might be top 5, though. Magic will for sure be top 5. I promise you the Celtics will not be a top 3 seed. There's no way. Their starting center is Neemias Queta. Or Xavier Tillman. And Xavier Tillman is a Spartan dog. Right? Obviously, Michigan State. I bleed green. I love your shorts so much. I've legit watched all of them since 24. I appreciate that. We got to figure out what we're doing next, though. Who you got winning the chip this year? OKC is what I predicted in this stream. I'm going to rock with OKC still. I don't see a reason they're losing. I don't even understand how the finals was so close. I mean, it was just an insane run from Indiana. An absolutely insane run. I mean, Hallie was incredibly clutch. The fact that it went to 7 and there was a chance that the Pacers could have won it if Hallie didn't get hurt is absolutely insane. Who are you hoping to win NBA Imperialism? My Pistons, of course. The Detroit Pistons. That's why when they signed Cam Thomas out of free agency, I was like, you know what? It's my favorite team. I'm going to let it ride. For the video, and they won it. And then I think they lost the next game to the Cavaliers anyway, so it didn't matter. Can you explain the old Costco videos? I don't have old Costco videos, so I'm not quite sure what that means, unless you're talking about, what was it, the Boom or Doom? Big Justice? I've watched your shorts since I started watching YouTube. You're one of the first people I ever watched. Thank you. Judson Merkel. I appreciate it. So the Hawks have home court advantage now. Still not a great team, but they have home court advantage. I mean, obviously, very good team, but in the grand scheme of going against the Rockets, not a great team. So we need a blue Houston logo on here somewhere. There it is. I mean, look at this. The Rockets the Hawks started out 9-0. I know you're a Pistons fan, but I'm a Knicks fan. So how do you think we are going to do this year? The Knicks, I think the Knicks are going to be a top 3 seed. They have a very good chance to go to the NBA Finals. I love Jordan Clarkson off the bench, man. I think that's exactly what you guys needed, because just Deuce off the bench, not enough. You need a veteran. Clarkson's been in the league for 10 years? You need a veteran, just bucket getter off the bench. Just a pure bucket getter. You stick him next to OG and Mikhail, let them play some defense, put Mitchell Robinson under the hoop to grab boards and play defense. Now, you don't have a backup point guard anymore. So is that Tyler Kolek now? Malcolm Brogdon's retired. That's so sad. Because Malcolm Brogdon, oh, man, I would have loved it. Let me go back and read some comments. Or some comments. The first rap album that I listened to, I think it was Get Rich or Die Trying, 50 Cent. That's the first one I vividly remember. Like full album front to back was probably yeah. Either that or some album by Twista. I know I downloaded a Twista album back in like 6th grade. What is it? Willow Smith. I whipped my hair back and forth. I think that was the first song I downloaded on my iPod in like 6th grade. Anyways, God bless you and never stop being you. Any more people in this world to be motivating and humble like yourself. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. It's a very humbling thing. Like I've been doing just straight uploads to YouTube and all social media for I started posting like consistently in 2021. But before that, I started this YouTube channel in 2016. You can scroll all the way back, like look at my oldest videos, and there's posts of me playing basketball in 2016 if you guys are curious. I used to upload like gaming videos, like so many Fortnite videos, so many like Rocket League, and I mean one Rocket League video, I guess, Rainbow Six, but a lot of Fortnite videos. I privated all of those. You can't find any of those anymore, but you can go back and see like all of my old basketball videos I used to record with my friends. But I've been doing this for a long time. I've been posting for a long time. I've had videos go for millions of views. I've put up, 20 plus million views a month. I put up, this month I'm doing bad. Since I've moved, I have not been doing very well. It's a very humbling experience to go from 20 million views a month to less than 1 million in a month. Like it ends up humbling you. You have to live with it. You can't ride this wave and be depressed to happy, depressed to happy, depressed to happy. You gotta just stay up here. You got to stay happy, man. Anyways, we gotta do some jerseys. All right, I want to go Yellow Hawk now. Okay? So, what is the series at? It's 1-0 Houston currently. I want to go Yellow Hawk. We did go Black Big Hawk last time. This jersey last time. We could go White Big Hawk, but I want to go yellow. Your top long form is a day in the life with an Ace Hardware employee, which is so funny because I think I've told this story before. That's my best friend Carter in that video that I recorded. That was a college project. That was for one of my film classes in college. That was my project, was to make a documentary. And so I made one on my friend Carter. And I uploaded it to YouTube and it got 20K views out of nowhere. But like I said, we're rocking Yellow Hawk. And then Houston, of course, we are going to go with their, where is it? These ones. I had to turn my camera off too for a second. So let me get back at the series. 1-0 Houston. How many games is in the series? So there's 3 games in the series. There's a 3-game series. So if Houston wins this, the series is over. They are champions. Honestly, you know what I should do? Hold up. Everybody stop. I'm just kidding. All right. Here it is. Watch this. All right. I got an idea. We're going to make this the NBA Finals. This one is the Finals. It's a 1-game NBA Finals series. So that way we can see, I guess, if the Hawks win, they get to celebrate. We just won't show the celebration. But if the Rockets win, they get to celebrate. Right? So we're going to do that. Real quick. We're going to do that. We're going to set it up so that it's 1-game NBA Finals. If you can do 1 game. Rockets don't have home court now. That we just played in Houston. Now we're in Atlanta. And then Houston is, if we go to a game 3, a closeout game, then the Rockets will have home court advantage then. But anyways, Hamilton, what is your fave Pistons NBA moment of all time. So we had season tickets in like 2011 for like 3 years in that area, or that era, and I that those teams were awful, but I absolutely loved Rodney Stuckey and that disgusting era of Pistons basketball. I got to go see. I went to a game where Will Bynum set the Pistons record for most points in a fourth quarter, and it was 28 points in a fourth quarter. And I got his signature on a basketball before that game. It might be that ball over there, or it might be a different basketball. I don't know where the other ones are. But, like, it is this one. I'll show you guys real quick. So, Rodney Stuckey is my all-time favorite Detroit Piston. There's his signature. Over here, this might be Walter Sharp. Some people, like, when I play hoop grids and, like, look at, like, all these, like, NBA knowledge-based games, I pull Walter Sharp out. I think he maybe has a game played in the NBA. Have a signature. Mason is the announcer for the Detroit Pistons. His signature's on here. We got Ben Gordon right here when he played for the Pistons. We've got Jonas Jerebko right here. This one's actually Walter Sharp down here, number 42. I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is. But then right here is Will the Thrill Bynum. He scored 26 points in the fourth quarter. This is 2009. So this ball is sick, filled with just disgusting era of Piston basketball signatures. I've got a hats signed by Greg Monroe, Jonas Jerebko in there. I've got a Tayshaun Prince signed jersey. Yeah, this is a sick piece of memorabilia. But I mean, I used to walk through the Palace of Auburn Hills with that basketball, and it had signatures all over it. But I just wanted to dribble a basketball while I'm watching basketball, so I would dribble that basketball all the way through the Palace. But we got to keep it rolling. You guys can keep asking questions, though, of course. Underrated channel. I appreciate all of you. Now we're gonna get back to the streaming too. We're gonna get back to some heavy content. NBA Finals is a 1-game series. This is gonna be fun. All right. Let's see. Off. Hawks. All right. We move. But yeah, Tayshaun Prince signed jersey in there as well somewhere. I have a whole bunch of jerseys in there. My entire basement right now where I'm at is just an absolute mess. I've been tearing up the flooring in our like basement living room area over here and replacing the flooring. So this weekend I'm going to finish the flooring in there and finally get like the bar and the couches and the TV and the signed jerseys and the dartboard and start to make it down here look really cool. But I got like stuff laying on my floor. I got a bookshelf right here that's not supposed to be in here. I've got the railing to my stairs in here that shouldn't be in here. Stools. Man, it's gonna be sick down here soon. But we need to, we got to sim all the way through. So we got to sim through to the playoffs. Obviously, both these teams are going to make the playoffs, but let's chat it up for a minute while this sims. I've always loved this channel. I appreciate all of the love we're getting, man. We're gonna keep grinding out the lives. Lives are fun, man. For a while, the lives were a ton of fun. There was a live stream we did when the Pistons were on their losing streak, 28 games in a row, where I was streaming during all of those games until they got their first win, and they went to overtime with the Celtics, and we had like over 200 viewers, concurrent viewers, man. That was sweet. That was fun. We're gonna get back to it though. That's my goal. Like I'll play some 2K. I grind my players. Like my team is looking solid right now. Let's see. Can someone ask me what my favorite video from Hamilton Hoops is? What is it? I'm curious what it is. I love this series. I appreciate you. Ibrahim. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, you guys are all so nice. Where do you live? Like east or west? I live in the Mitten, man. In the Mitten. So all my sports teams are Detroit sports teams. I went to Michigan State University. I'm a diehard Michigan State fan. I've been a season ticket holder to Michigan State basketball since 2017. I was in the zone during my time at Michigan State. Well, my dad was a season ticket holder. He passed 2 years ago, and so now I have the season tickets in my name. Probably Pistons fan reacts live to getting the fifth pick. Yeah, that was a fun one, dude. We live streamed that. Who's your favorite to be a breakout player this season, man? I'm tired of Amen Thompson getting all the love. Asar Thompson, man, love on Asar, but Brandon Miller, I think, is the safe one. WVid, appreciate you. Go green, go white, baby. East Lansing is the best college town in the country. Absolutely love East Lansing. I love East Lansing. All right, Wemby, MVP, Coop, Rookie of the Year, obviously. Zion, sixth man of the year off the bench for the Thunder. Remember, all these rosters are still Imperialism rosters. Do I listen to JID, bro? I listened to JID since the day he dropped. First dropped. I've been on JID forever. Come on, the Never story, man. Before that, yeah, I love JID. Watching from Pakistan, man. What is up? JID is a GOAT, man. I love JID. Wemby was Defensive Player of the Year. Alexander Sarr, Most Improved. Clutch Player of the Year goes to Luka Doncic. Coach of the Year, Quinn Snyder. Not Ime. So the Hawks may have had a better record than the Rockets. Watching from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Okay, I've been to Colorado Springs. I have a sweatshirt from Idaho Springs, Colorado. For me, it is 10 p.m. Anyways, let's see. Bam Adebayo. Okay. Tyrese. I forgot Tyrese is a Piston. Yeah, that pissed me off too. When y'all voted Tyrese Halliburton to go to Detroit when they beat Indiana instead of Pascal Siakam, man. Pascal would have won them another game, maybe. We're going to skip through all this. Anyways, Houston's a 1 seed over there. I guess we should check some stats, right? Trae Young, Paolo, AD, 10 assists from Trae Young on the season there. AD with 8.5 boards. Let's go check out the Rockets. Cade was the leading scorer. Giannis, Jokic, KD, Kawhi, Sengun, amen. Love your video so much. I appreciate you. God is good. Amen. What is up, brother? What is up? Tyrese is better and the voters just do it without. That's. I was surprised that people wanted AD over Shea. AD was commented more than Shea. I thought Shea was for sure going to be a Hawk. But then we got to go to NBA standings. The Hawks with the best record in the East, 68 wins. And then 67 for Houston. Shot over the house series. Thank you. Hawks versus Rockets feels like a coughing baby versus an atomic bomb. I mean, the Rockets had less wins. But we got to force... I'm just going to force them all the way, even though they will win, most likely, all the way there. I'm going to be safe. Force win for the Hawks. All right. I'm Jesse. Every stream is a Q&A. I love it. I love the Q&As. Keep asking me questions. It's fun. The questions are fun. Hawks, force win. Force win Rockets. Same round. Force win Rockets. Force win Hawks. And simulate round. Half streamers ignore the chat. I mean, the chat's not super crazy right now either, but it is fun to just talk hoop, man. I like talking basketball. East and West, Paolo averaged 27, 9, and 5. And then Jokic with 18, 7, and 12. 50% from 3. 71% from 3 from Paolo is crazy. You guys know the stat that Paolo shoots like 0% from 3 in February? Like, appreciate it. I bring you on your bad days. I cheer you up, man. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are the best. I appreciate all of you. But anyways, back to Paolo. So I'm gonna go to StatMuse real quick. You guys can't see my screen, and I would share it, but I'm just not going to. Paolo Banchero. Oh my gosh. Paolo Banchero. 3% in February. So we shot 20. Okay. I thought it was a lot lower, to be honest. But there was a stretch where he shot awful from 3 in the month of February. No, this is his career. I want February. 26% from February. No, not in 2025. Let's go 2024. 38%. Man, I just don't know ball. I'm sitting here like I know ball. I don't know ball. 2023. 3% in 2023. Paolo Banchero shot 3% from 3 in 2023. I wish I could see the totals of his shots, but yeah, he's not very good in February. Anyways, I digress. Let's keep pushing. Who's your GOAT? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You should run more collabs, low key. I agree. I got to figure out what I'm doing with my content first, though. I got to figure myself out. He's on the fantasy team. Hope I'm not cooked. I am going to be drafting my fantasy team this weekend. People like I Show Speed have too much people in the chat. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, there's no way he can keep up with it. Should I drop out from school and start playing basketball? Please do not drop out from school. I do not condone that. Please do not do that. You know ball. What are you talking about? You know so much ball. I know decent ball. But when you watch like somebody like Nerd Sesh, bro, you know Carson from Nerd Sesh. Some people in here got to watch Nerd Sesh, right? That dude is incredible. Incredible. We have a 1-game series here in the NBA Finals. So we're going to go Yellow Hawk. Like I said, I want Yellow Hawk to make an appearance because I feel like there's a chance Yellow Hawk helps. I think Yellow Hawk helps. And then, of course, we're going to be rocking with the 95 away. Except those black socks on Jokic look so bad, especially with the white jerseys, so bad. But yeah, I got to minimize my screen real quick. 50, 60, 70. I didn't even see that. Is that what Jokic did? Or was that Paolo? 50, 60, 70 club is insane. All right. Sorry. I needed to record that part for my video. The NBA Finals. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Derek White dropped 33. Bro, Derek White's about to make an all-star team this year. I told y'all Boston, don't sleep on Boston. I'm blessing my ears. Don't sleep on Boston. 33 from Derek White. 33, 9, and 6 from Derek White. Wow. Oh, one sec. Oh, we also didn't figure out music for the background either. Should we do that real quick? Nah, sorry. I'll figure it out a different time. We're not doing that right now. All right. Yeah, this will be a short. 100%. 100% will be a short. Might be a little awkward because you're going to see my face cam in the short, you know, but it's whatever. Is it bad if Ant-Man was my first pick in fantasy basketball instead of Jokic or Wemby? I mean, I'm not going to tell you it's bad because Anthony Edwards is a great player, but I would probably have taken Jokic or Wemby. Either of them, but I probably would have taken Jokic. Jokic, for the most part, is healthy every season. Knock on wood. But yeah, Jokic is healthy pretty much every season. Wemby has had some injury struggles. Sorry, gusher. Avenger ass stats. Giannis, first bucket of the finals. I am not going to talk. I don't talk politics, religion, any of that stuff in my stream, but I appreciate you asking me. Who's your guys' favorite Avenger if we're talking Avenger stats? Favorite Avenger. I used to always think I knew mine, but I don't think I do. A breakthrough season? I mean, the dude already averages, what, 28 a game? He can average 30, but he doesn't get the rebounds or the assists like Jokic does. He doesn't get the rebounds or the blocks like Wemby does. I mean, I if I get the first pick in my draft, I'm probably going Jokic. Second pick is Wemby. Third pick, I'm probably going Shea. I don't know. Favorite fast food restaurant? That's a great question. I would say Chipotle probably. I get Chipotle a lot. But I do love Chick-fil-A, man. I do love Chick-fil-A. Cane's. Ooh. There's a Cane's in East Lansing, man. Every time I'm around there, I gotta stop at Cane's. I'm gonna go Chipotle. I think that's my answer. Cane's is gas, man. Cane's or Zaxby's. Zaxby's sauce is good, though, too. Chipotle's great. Better than Qdoba, in my opinion. But I think Qdoba has better queso. That's a deep fadeaway three. How do I get stream XP? Can you even do that? Dude, I'm telling you, I haven't touched my stream or messed around with any of that stuff. That's why, like, over time, I'm going to try and evolve the stream and get better. But I have no idea. I didn't even know there was stream XP. Can you do that in this stream? You guys are getting stream XP? That's pretty cool. 1 point game here. Listen, we got to focus on what we're here for. I took Edwards so I could get Brunson too. Ew. Loving your stream. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Ew. Cade Cunningham. Jokic, Cade Cunningham. That's my strategy. I actually don't have a strategy. I haven't played fantasy basketball as a nice pull-up. I haven't played fantasy basketball in so long. I decided to play it this year just for fun. Sway, Amp. That's a lot of letters put together. Well, what's up, brother? I'm just trying to read your name. What's up? 1 point lead for the Hawks. For those of you who are new, didn't see the very first game, the Rockets are up 1-0 in the best of 3 series. This is the NBA Finals here. If the Rockets win, we will watch them celebrate. The Rockets won by like 30 in the first game. So we'll see how this goes. Fantasy basketball, also not my thing. People always quit, including me. I always quit. This year, it's my goal to not quit, especially because I just love fantasy football. I'm absolutely in love with fantasy football. So I love the fantasy stuff. Pause. Good find. Good pass on his head. That's a 3-point lead. This might be the largest lead we've seen the Rockets have in this series. You got Banchero, Bam, and Cooper. How many people are in the draft? We have 16 in our league. Been watching you since the car videos, man. Am I ever gonna do car videos again? Probably not. The reason I was doing car videos is because when I was working in person at my job, one sec. We got to sim real quick. I would go out my lunch break, 1 hour lunch break. I'd go sit in my car and bust out 3 videos, right? And I'd edit them all in there and then post during the day. But now I work from home, so I don't really need to go to the car. But hopefully, oh my gosh, this sim is already running it for the Rockets. Caught them back up just like that. 2-point lead, 1 minute left. We're going to jump in for the end of this quarter. cooked for the draft. I watch a lot of basketball, but don't really play. I've never played fantasy basketball, or I haven't played fantasy basketball since 2017, maybe. But yeah, fantasy football, man. Oh my gosh, I'm addicted to that. I'm 6-0 in one league, 4-2 in one league, which I'm first place in both, and then I'm 1-5 in one league. So, do you listen to Drake? I love Drake. Drake's best album. Let's just say, if you're reading this, it's too late. That's Drake's best album. His best combined project is why can I not think of the name of the album? Him and Future. It's got Jumpman, Diamonds on Me Dancing, Plastic Bag. Why can't I think of the album name? That's my favorite like collab album of Drake's. KD against Jalen Johnson. Looks like NBA Wish type. It was like 6 or 8, but I got a younger team. Oh, 8 people in the league is crazy. Also, I didn't even realize the Hawks are losing now. That stinks. Oh, this will be fun. Let's open a Pokemon pack on stream, right? Let's do it. I feel like we didn't see Nickeil Alexander-Walker in the last game at all, but CJ out to Nickeil. 10 seconds left. 5 on the shot clock. A screen from Paolo. Tempo fade, kind of, from Nickeil. And are they going to shoot? Tari Eason? Oh. All right. We're going to open a Pokemon TCG pack. But it's an EX Deluxe. So, we got to move this real quick. One sec. All right. Hopefully y'all can see this. All right, let's rip it. That's a new card I don't have. What are we looking at? Oh, I think I have that. Oh, I don't have it. It's a new card. We got a new card. Let's go. Big dubs. Yo, Hammy, love your content, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, Kevin. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude. I really want the Hawks to win this, man. I want a game 7. Well, game 3, but game 7. You know what I mean? Out to Fred. That's wet. I'm not going to have to look, do I? It went in, didn't it? It didn't. Bet. Nickeil doing a lot of dribbling. I mean, that second unit for the Rockets right now is Fred VanVleet, Tari Eason, Alperen Şengün, Giannis, Kawhi Leonard. The second unit for the Hawks. Well, I guess this unit out there. I mean, Kristaps is good on the second unit. That's a tough bucket right there. With CJ McCollum, Paolo's out there, Nickeil, Onyeka. That's a good second unit too. Like, these teams aren't super far mismatched. Like, the depth for both is pretty good, obviously, but like, it's just the stars on one team just overpower the stars on the other team. But 2K loves Houston. Loves Houston. Steph and Bron is a good combo. But yeah, we got a 1-point game here. Acting like 2K love the Hawks. They love the Hawks. I'm believing in the Hawks. That's wet. Also, those lights in the background in the finals, so cool. That's a good touch from 2K. Got a board. The Hawks are up 2, by the way. I'm telling you, I'm riding with the Hawks. Good pass. Lucky. Did he catch that off the backboard? Hold up. There are some things that 2K does that I just can't stand. No. I saw like a deflection, but it's when it hits his hand, it looks like it kind of rolls or deflects. I thought he may have got it off the background or the backboard. Which team do you think is better? 24 USA team or the Dream Team, I'm sorry. But I think the 08 team is by far the best, untouchable. The 08 team, the Redeem team, is by far the best. Last question. Should I trade Chad? Depends on what you are getting for him, obviously. I don't know what you're trading him for, but of course, anytime. Anytime. Sixers win total for the year. I don't know what their over-under is at right now. Let's see. Sixers win over-under. I'm seeing from BetMGM 42.5. I'm going to take the under. The reasoning is Embiid won't play. Paul George is washed. Jared McCain is now one of those dudes that's just constantly injured. They lost Yabusele. I mean, VJ is going to be cool, but like also just a rookie. They did keep QG though. Quentin Grimes is a dog. How'd you get your logo? No, I made it. That's my job. I'm a graphic designer. Well, I'm an instructional designer, but I went to school for graphic design and video editing and all that stuff. Do you listen to Key Glock's latest album? I did. Yeah, definitely under. Hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right. What? What's not right? The Hawks are winning. Tari Eason for 3. The Hawks are losing. It's so frustrating, man. I'm just rooting for the Hawks. Always love watching your videos. I'll make sure to check to see who wins the finals. I appreciate it. I mean, the thing is, a lot of people comment on my videos where like, how do these teams win? How do these teams win? Like, how does this team win? How did Portland beat the Lakers? But you guys see it. Like, there's a chance. Like, the Hawks are winning right now, and they are heavy underdogs. Not heavily underdogs. They're heavy underdogs. I mean, that's just bully ball. What is up? YT Knock VR. What's up, brother? Or sister, I don't know. Brother. It's a turnover. You can't be having turnovers. CJ McCollum is not guarding Cade Cunningham, that's for sure. I'd ISO. Clear out. They called a foul on that. It's okay. 11 people. I'm telling you, I honestly, that's more than I expected. I have not streamed since Luka Doncic got traded. I streamed that night when that happened. And before that, it was months. So I understand it. I just got to be consistent with it. I also don't like when my lights look like cotton candy, or not cotton candy, candy canes. I just got to be more consistent. We got to be more consistent with the videos. We got to make better videos, get the views back up to what we're used to, and get back on the grind. But this is inspirational, man. Just streaming again, talking again, It's all inspirational. So thank you guys for helping me get some motivation back. It's been tough to get motivated without my hoop, man. The hoop's down there. The hoop is down there now. Sad it's retired. Maybe one day it comes back, but it won't come back in this room because the ceilings are way too short. Like, I don't know if I can tilt this up a little bit. So, like, I can touch a ceiling flat-footed. Like that's full palm hand up there. Where, like, in my old apartment, the ceilings are 12 foot. So I could shoot a basketball so easily. Can I put a request for a Sixers rebuild? I would like to rebuild all of the teams in the NBA. So if you guys would like those videos, I'd probably do it long form though. I could do it short form, but I've kind of done those where it was like adding one player until this team wins a championship. I almost all NBA teams, but I thought that was going to be sick, man. How tall are you? I'm 6 foot. Sixers rebuild. But yeah, I got to figure out a way to kind of make the rebuilds my own. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just do a plain rebuild. It's got to be something that, like, I make my own. Like, how do I put my own Hamilton hoop spin on a rebuild so I'm not just, like, doing the same thing thousands of other YouTubers have done, because like, what's the point of that? That doesn't make it fun. So I got to figure out some way to make it my own. If you guys got any ideas, I will accept ideas. 6 foot as well, or 6'2"? I'm assuming that's as well with the double O. So you're 6 foot as well, 180. My last weigh in, I think I was 185. So we're pretty close. Also, this is just kind of a blowout right now. The Falcon Bros. What's up, man? I feel like I've seen you quite a bit in like old streams or something. It rings a bell. I've definitely seen you in comments, old streams or something, but welcome back. I appreciate that. Any Trae Young for trees? I think we've seen one Trae Young for tree. Trae Young for tree. Yeah, just one. The Rockets are currently winning the series, by the way. They're up 1-0. If they win this game, the series is over. If not, it heads back to Houston for a Game 3 closeout. I'm 6'2", 170 at 15. Bro is going to the league. Congratulations. Somebody give this dude $7.5 million rookie contract. Probably not in the NBA, because at 15, by the time you're in the NBA, it's going to be like a $20 million per year rookie contract. So let's assume you're going to the NFL. $7.5 million contract. You're going to be a linebacker. What's one of your favorite? Why Him is my favorite movie. Also, we're going to sim. Six foot and 3/4. Nobody's counting the 3/4, bro. Just round up. Put some shoes on. You're 6'1". 6 foot, only 120. I'm going to be the hoop. I'm going to be the hoop. They're going to curl you up in a ball, and they're going to use you as the ball. Good luck, brother. Make the league. Do it. Do you rock with the Red Wings? I'm not a hockey guy. I mean, if there's any team for me to rock with, it's the Red Wings, because I'm Detroit's sports through and through. But yeah, I'm not a big hockey guy. If I were to rank the sports, it'd be the NBA, the NFL, MLB, NHL. But that's just I'm a big basketball guy. 17 viewers peak. Are we at 17 right now? Let's go. Big dubs, big dubs. Man, I'm telling you, once I start streaming more, y'all are it's gonna be popping off. We're gonna be popping off. I thought we got a Trae Young for tree, man. Falcon, I thought we got a Trae Young for tree. Oh, 7-point lead for the Houston Rockets. 15 seconds. KD pull up off, tipped out by Jokic. It's gonna be Hawks ball. 6'2", just turned 15, and I hoop. Bro's going to the league. That's, yeah. All y'all 15-year-olds that are taller than me are going to the league, by the way. I could have went to the league back in the day if I didn't tear my ACL. That's what they all say, right? Dang it, Falcon. Yo, beat the Pistons' new starting lineup. I mean, what's new about it? They just added Jaden Ivey, really. 13, 6'1", 80 pounds. All right, Chat Holmgren. You got to chill out, brother. We got to get you a burger or something. Okay, Chat? 80 pounds. Maybe you just got to eat yourself or something. That's crazy. Think the Mavs got a chance to win it all this season? No. No. D'Angelo Russell is their starting point guard. If D'Angelo Russell didn't get it done with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, he's not getting it done with Cooper Flag and Anthony Davis. No. 180. My bad. I was like, 80 is insane. Make the league, man. Somebody do it for me. I had college offers, but I turned them down. I had college offers, but I turned them all down. Who you got? What do you like in Imperialism? I mean, I'm still rooting for the Hawks. I just want to see the underdog win it. One sec. Super sour gusher break. Who you got winning it all? You guys pretty much asked the same question, so I'll just answer. the East, West, and who's winning it all. There's a lot of teams I want to see come out of the West. Like, I think it'd be fun to see the Rockets, even though I feel like them and the Pistons were kind of like on this path racing against each other in a rebuild. And then they just got Kevin Durant, and now they're going insane. But I also would like to see Jokic get another one, because at that point, Jokic with 3 MVPs and then 2 championships, 2 finals MVPs, like that's a top 3 center resume in NBA history probably. But I think OKC is going to win it, obviously coming out of the West. Out of the East, I'm going to go with New York. I don't like anybody out of the East, to be honest. Like, I don't see anybody coming out of the East. Honestly, let's go with that. Nobody wins the East. OKC wins the West, and OKC plays nobody for the championship. I don't like any team in the East other than my Pistons. Dude, I told you guys, Paulos takes those insane fadeaway threes, bro. Insane fadeaway threes. Cavs or Knicks? I don't know. Once again, I don't like either team. I've got a vendetta against both of them. Knicks beat my Pistons in the playoffs. And I just hate the Cavs because they just stomp the Pistons all the time. Plus, like, the Cavs just get LeBron, right? They just get Bron, and then they get a championship. How is that fair? The Pistons had to grind for 3 championships. I hope they never win another one. Give me the Knicks. But the Cavs are going to probably be the best team in the league. Not in the league, sorry, the East. But we're looking at an 8-point game. Oh, my gosh. Amen just... Oh, and he could have went to the basket. Put Trae Young on skates. Cade? KD with some size up. Finds Cade. Cade pulls that. What happened to the music? Was there music? I thought we couldn't hear music. Hold up. Could y'all hear music? Because if you could, like, we'll throw it right back on. I'm just going to do the same stuff I think we already listened to. If you guys can hear the music, I don't know if you can. Why didn't I put music? Oh, I honestly thought you guys would be able to hear the game. So I didn't think we'd need music. But I found out early that we can't hear the game. So, do you think the Sixers will be any good this year? No. I think the Sixers are destined for a rebuild. I think after Joel Embiid's cooked. Embiid is cooked. Paul George, I don't want to say cooked, but like he needs to be somewhere else because, I mean, what, is he going to be the primary scorer on that team right now? Like, that's a problem. Giannis for 3. Yeah, they're cooked. Build around VJ and Tyrese and... Oh, I forgot about Tyrese. Paul George is not the primary scorer. Tyrese is. Another Paolo fadeaway 3, dude. He loves that. But yeah, Tyrese, Jared McCain, VJ Edgecombe, I guess Adem Bona. Top 5 breakout candidates. I mean, if you're looking for like deep cut candidates and not just like the Brandon Miller, Benedict Mathurin, Andrew Nembhard type stuff, I would say, I gotta think. I think you got to go to a somewhat bad team. So I would still, like, if you can get Brandon Miller, yeah, you're getting Brandon Miller. I mean, Rob Dillingham, that might be the move. Rob Dillingham's looked pretty good in preseason so far. Kyle Filipowski looked good last year. I mean, these are deep cuts. I've always loved Keontae George. I don't know if there's room for him. Thanasis, man, I've gotten so many Thanasis questions in my years of doing this. It's insane. Y'all's obsession with Thanasis. Did he just break Jalen Johnson? Man, this game's over, isn't it? Ah, that stinks. Thanasis has no chance. His brother does. Falcon? Dang it. Jabal just needs to take a year off. He just took a year off. Bryce Sensabaugh. I like Bryce Sensabaugh. That's an option. 100%. I mean, you could even look at like a Baylor Shireman. Going to have a ton of room to improve on that team. Trae Young for Tree Falcon? Dang it. But yeah, I think Baylor Shireman is a good option too if you're looking for like deep cuts. That's a disgusting shot, and it's Kevin Durant, and he makes that. Come on, man. They're pushing this to 20. Good night, brother. Good night. Thank you for hanging out in the stream. I appreciate it. Have a good night. That's the thing. I thought Joel had already improved his health or was supposed to. LOL. Yeah, no, he's done. Love your videos. Thank you very much, Bad Bunny. Yeah, the Trae Young for trees is getting upsetting. Sorry, I'm reading. I gotta sim. One sec. See if the Hawks can make a comeback in the sim, but it's not looking like it. This is sad. I wanted this to go longer too. I know. I'll probably honestly hop online. Maybe we'll see. I don't know if any of my friends are playing. I don't know if any of my friends are playing. I think I have a friend on, but holy blowout, yeah. It's upsetting, man. I was really hoping that this last one was going to be good, but it doesn't look like that's the case. I mean, Giannis just bullies KP, gets to the rack. I'm probably just going to sim through the fourth quarter. Good night, Landon. Have a good one, brother. Good luck getting to the league. I'll probably just sim through the fourth quarter until the end. Yeah, I mean, the Rockets, this team is stacked. I think if the Cavaliers didn't play the Rockets a few episodes ago, then there was a good chance the Cavs could have, like, if they could have avoided the Rockets until now, I think the Cavs were the team to do it. Rookie of the year is going to be Cooper Flag, but that's boring. That's boring. Give me Trey Johnson. Con Knipple. Are they going to start him at the 2 with B and Mill at the 3? Who else would they start over him? I mean, it'd be nice to see him start. Okay, Paolo with the 3. I mean, it'd be cool to see him start. Ace Bailey could win Rookie of the Year, but it seems like it's going to be Coop, right? That seems pretty obvious. But I think Con Knipple could start. Who else would they start over him? Let me see their depth chart. Hornets depth chart. They have him starting at the 3 and Brandon Miller at the 2. Colin Sexton. I feel like Colin Sexton might start, if I'm being honest. Like if Brandon Miller starts at the 3, Colin Sexton at the 2, or they start Josh Green over Knipple, but it could happen. Coop's actually good, though. We're going to sim a little bit because this is a blowout. And if it gets close, obviously we'll stop and watch, but it doesn't look like it's going to get close. It's still, they're holding them to 20. I mean, they might put it to 30 at this point. Yeah, 20 is right there. Coop is really good. He gets glazed because he is so good. I think it's pretty hard for Coop to lose this unless he gets hurt. It'd be really tough for him to lose. And like lately the Rookie of the Year has gone to like players on better teams. Like if your team finishes good, then the rookie on that team usually, like a good rookie on that team gets it. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like Cade should have won it his rookie year, but they gave it to Scotty because he helped contribute to winning more. Obviously, Wemby won that one. What else was there? Who won it last year? Who did win it last year? Why can't I think of this? This game is straight harassment. Why can't I think of who won Rookie of the Year last year? Stephon Castle. Thank you. Jeez, I forgot he existed. Yeah. Stephon Castle had a nice season. That was an awful draft class, though. McCain should have if he didn't get hurt. I agree. It was a bad draft class, though. Man, we're fouling. There's 35 seconds left. I'm going to turn my camera off in a minute so we can... I'll just do it now because I want to be able to see the end of this game for the video. It's going to be awkward when I make this video tomorrow or whenever I do it because my face is going to be on parts of the video, which will be a little weird, but it's whatever. Does Dylan Harper have the role to win it? No. I wish, though, but he doesn't have the role. De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, that's already too much in front of him. Who's the most overrated player in your opinion? I mean, that's a loaded question. I used to have an answer for that too. But to be honest, I don't know. Overrated is tough because, like, the overratings come from bad contracts. You know what I mean? So, like, Bradley Beal is considered overrated because of his contract. But in the grand scheme of things, he's averaging 18 points. Bradley Beal's a hooper. So, like, bad contracts is really where you do, like, where you get the overrating from. Honestly, I don't know who's the most overrated player. I mean, Bradley Beal, yeah, still really good. Not as good as he was, obviously. I mean, he's getting older. But still really good. Like I said, the contract is tough. What's the score best out of 3? 2-0 Houston. Series is over, which is why we're watching them win the championship right now. And also why my face cam isn't on the screen, because I need to record this part for the video tomorrow or the next day. Whenever I release this, it might be the next day, but my Instagram is still suspended. So if I have people who only watch on Instagram, they have no idea what's going on. They have no idea I even streamed this. I'm still suspended on Instagram, so... can you win it all IRL without FVV? Probably. I would make a trade for a point guard, though. I heard TJ McConnell, but I don't think that's enough. For what? I have no clue. I've asked Instagram twice to show me what I've been reported for or whatever. One sec. Let me do this part real quick, and then I'll turn my face cam back on. AD 21-11. Oh, I just cracked my neck. It felt really good. Kevin Durant 27, 19 from Kawhi, Giannis 18, Jokic 17, Cade 10, Şengün 10. Wow. All right. Anyways, yeah, I don't know why I've been suspended twice, but I have been, and I've been trying to fight it. The first appeal I submitted got accepted, and then I got back into Instagram, and then the next day I woke up and it was gone again. So... don't know. Hawks had a great run. That was fun. Imperialism was a ton of fun. I'm actually sad that it's over because I really enjoyed making these videos. I always was so excited myself to watch this and make these videos for you guys because I was also very much into this series. But with that being said, I need to update the final map. So let's do that. I'll show you guys when I do it as well because that's more fun, right? So Here it is. Here's the map. We got to delete the hawk. And then we got to make it all one combined color for the rockets. And then here, I'll show you guys. Are you ready? There it is. The entire map belongs to Houston. And then we just move the rocket to the middle of the map. The Houston Rockets have officially won Imperialism. Official. Congrats, Houston Rockets. Wild finish in Boston. Xavier Tillman, Spartan Dog, won it, baby. I am a Detroit Pistons fan. All right, let's check out my team. You guys want to see my team? I've been grinding on it a little bit. I don't spend money on it. It is no money spent. I didn't log in today either, but it is no money spent. This is my team right now. No money spent. So, not bad. Okay. Listen. I respect the WNBA. The women in this game suck. Why is my power forward 6'4"? I got a 6'4" power forward. Mini hoop, man. I don't know if the mini hoop's coming back. I don't have a spot for it. I do my player. Why is Asia also lacrosse side? But yeah, man, the women in this game just I can't have a 6'4" power forward, bro. When like McDice can play power forward, obviously. Also one of my favorite Pistons of all time, 6'9". Right? 6'10" power. Kevin Durant's a 6'10" power forward. Yeah, defense brutal. I don't know how to say your name, bro, but what's up, 7666? Oh, I can't say that. I gotta do something to fiend off the devil. Can't say that combination. What was I doing? Oh, my career. You guys want to see my player? Hopefully I'm not in my ugly outfit. I'm not. It's not bad. This is my player. This is him. Him is this. What was I doing? Essential. See, he does. He does, kind of. What difficulty? I'm on PlayStation, yeah. Let's see. All-Star. You should do a career on the Pistons. It would be a ton of fun to... Oh, no. My team is no money spent. My player is money spent. But just one. I've only made one player. I literally only have one player. But I'm just saving up VC now. Have a good one, brother. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I don't know. I've considered making like my career videos and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But I am trying to win an NBA championship right now. I'm in the first round of the playoffs. I just skip through I just play all the key games. So it's not like I'm playing all these games either. But yeah, this is my player. Yeah, shout out to the Rockets. Thanks for joining. Papa Shot 3000. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you very much. Dude, I'm telling you, the stats don't update. I dropped 2 30 pieces this morning, and nothing happened. How do you even see your city like stats? I have no idea. Oh, the city, right? I haven't played any Pro-Am yet. These are my city stats. This is them. Can you see like your shooting percentages and stuff? I don't know. But I shoot like 60% in that area. But I've never been like a rec merchant. I play mainly alone. So like, what do you want me to do? Go play park alone? No, that sounds terrible. I go play no squad rec, or when I'm with people, I play rec. Rec is fun for me. But I don't tempo fade. I don't do any of the stick shoot, like tempo shooting stuff. Like I'm just square. 85% of the time. Sometimes I'll tempo shoot, okay? Stop pulling my leg. But yeah. This is him. Also, the Wear and Earn Wednesday, I had to spend $30,000 on a skeleton outfit that I'm only going to wear one time just for extra rep today. How old do you think I am? The Falcon. I don't know. Anybody on here could ask me that, and you could be any age, and I wouldn't know. Are you north of 20 years old? No. Okay. So then I'm going to guess you're 16. Also, I think I am at 11 o'clock. I'm going to be done streaming for the night, but we will be doing this again 100% because this was a ton of fun. Dan, I don't remember your age. I'm sorry, brother. Wowza. What's up, Jar Jar Binks? Dan, I don't remember. I feel like you are 14. I cannot friend you on PS. The thing is, I would friend you. Is there a way to search? Okay, you can add me as a 2K friend. I'll allow you guys to do that. If you want to add me as a 2K friend, that's fine. But I won't accept like a friend request on PlayStation, but I'll accept a 2K friend request. Because I will play with people if I want. Like if possible. Like I might play with some people. So 13. I don't know if I am. I don't think you're too young. I mean, they have a kids YouTube part. Like you can definitely be on YouTube. Pretty sure I was on some of my first accounts were when I was like 10 or 11. So you're good. 14 when we played Fortnite. We did play Fortnite. That was fun. Man, I haven't played Fortnite in so long. I forgot we did that, though. That was funny. That's fun. But yeah, I think I'm done here. I'm sitting around here. 15 now. Well, happy belated. I don't know when it was, but happy belated. My birthday is next month. Less than 30 days from now. I'm just waiting around to the next season right now. We have what? 1 day? Yeah. A day left until the next season. So I'm just waiting around. Don't know what I'm going to do, but actually, you know what? Before we get out of here. My birthday is November 12th. We are going to let's do a look connections before we leave. Your mom's birthday is in 5 days. Happy birthday, Dan the man's mother. Let me see. I have a bunch of like stuff. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, we got some things we can work with here. One sec. Bear with me. Bear with me. We're going to do a look connections. 22nd of November? That's pretty sick. Ah, look at that. All right. Oh, shoot. I forgot I'm on. Okay, one sec. We're going to do one look connections, and then I'm getting off. Here we go. Have a good one, Judson. I appreciate you for joining. Let's see how fast we can rip through this real quick. Turn the hat around. We got Davis's or Davis. Am I missing? Who am I missing? There's a Davis, Anthony Davis. We have Davis's. Montenegro. I don't know if that's anything. Keyshawn George, Chris Middleton, and nobody else. Andrew Finkel, man, him and I follow each other on Twitter, but I should reach out to him. He's a cool dude. I should reach out to him. It's like, what do a lot of these players have in common? Will Barton? Thing is, like, I don't know where Will Barton went to college. I probably do, but okay, so actually, French. Montenegro is Sacre. Yeah, Sacre. That's a French name, right? Sacre. No. Will Barton went to Memphis. Did he? That's one I didn't know. Is there a college national champion thing here? Klingon has a championship. Randall in 2015 with Kentucky. Did they win a championship in 2015? Where did Keyshawn George go? This is tough, man. Drafted by the Pistons. This is tough. I usually don't struggle this much. This is there's two Wizards here. There's a Rocket here. We got a Bull. What is Sacre doing here, dude? Like, these players aren't in the league anymore. So what's going on? Why are they here? I don't even know if people are in this stream anymore. I'm just struggling. Seventh overall draft pick. See, that's tough because I don't know who else it would be after that. Where was Randall drafted? Was he a seventh pick? Or Vooch? When was Vooch drafted? This is tough. All right, we gotta let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, Draymond Green, Stephen Curry. Feel like they go together, correct? All right, we'll try Killian, Curry, Klingon, Randall. 7th overall picks. Very nice. Good job. Keyshawn George. Chargers. P5E. What's up? Keyshawn George. That's like, why is he in this? Second round pick. Maybe Chris Middleton, Draymond. I don't know where Capella, like, that's the thing. Some of these other people, but like, I don't know. Like, was Capella a second round pick? I don't know. I don't remember. who won. You want me to spoil it for you if you didn't watch it? I'll spoil it for you if you want me to. But you tell me if you want me to. Or you can watch tomorrow or the next day, whenever I upload it. It will probably be the next day. Spoil it. The Rockets won in 2 games. It was easy. They won by like 30 both games. Sadly. The Hawks were in it for a minute, or like in the second game they were. But yeah. Yeah, I think everybody thought so, to be honest. Man, this is tough. This is tough. Wow. And then this one, I don't know. This is supposed to be the second easiest category, too. This is supposed to be the second easiest category. I don't know what this is. Switzerland. Isn't Vooch Montenegrin? I knew Clint was Switzerland. Wow. Dang. Hall of Fame's not loading. That's tough. Anyways, I'm out. Have a good night, everybody. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I mean, I don't know what we peaked at, to be honest. It wasn't anything crazy, right? But it was a ton of fun. Let me see. We have 6 people in here right now, but the peak, it looks like, was 22. The stream is I'm done now. Like, the whole concept of the stream is over. I also haven't streamed in so long. So that also, like, yeah, whole lot of things that go into it. But either way, I appreciate absolutely everybody for stopping in. 22 was our max at one point, which is pretty solid for not streaming in months. At some point, there were points where I was doing a lot of numbers on when I was streaming back in the day. But we're gonna get back there. But I appreciate everybody. Have a great night. That's all I gotta say. Goodbye, guys.